It is late. The room is dark. Your body is exhausted. And your brain will not stop. Not about anything important. Just cycling, replaying a conversation from 3 days ago, rehearsing something you have to say tomorrow, revisiting something you said 5 years ago that still makes you wince. You are not anxious. You are not depressed. You are just lying there, completely unable to turn it off. Why does this only happen at night? The answer goes back much further than stress or screens, to a feature of the human brain so ancient and so deeply wired that no amount of modern comfort can fully override it. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker at UC Berkeley has spent decades studying sleep and the brain. His research reveals something that reframes everything. Your brain does not go quiet when you lie down. It shifts modes. The prefrontal cortex, the part that manages focused logical thought, begins to power down. And the default mode network, the brain's internal storytelling system, takes over. Your brain does not stop working at night. It starts working differently. During the day, your attention is constantly pulled outward. Tasks, conversations, screens. The external world drowns out the internal one. But at night, the external world goes quiet. And suddenly, there is nothing left to drown out the signal that has been running underneath everything all day. That signal is your brain doing what it evolved to do: processing, sorting, threat assessing, preparing. Go back to your ancestors on open landscapes. Night was the most dangerous time. Predators moved in darkness. Rivals could approach unseen. The ancestors who survived were the ones whose brains stayed partially alert. The ones who used the quiet of darkness to review the day, anticipate tomorrow, and run simulations of what might go wrong. Psychologist Etty Ben-Simon, also at UC Berkeley, found that the brain's threat detection and social processing systems remain disproportionately active at night. Your brain prioritizes social and survival concerns in low vigilance states, which is why it is never your grocery list keeping you awake. It is always the conversation, the relationship, the thing you said, the decision that affects other people. These are not random thoughts. They are your ancient brain running its nighttime audit, checking the social landscape, flagging unresolved threats, rehearsing responses to scenarios that may never happen. The darkness is not a problem. To your brain, darkness is a cue, a signal that external vigilance is no longer possible, so internal vigilance must increase. But your brain cannot tell the difference between a real threat and a perceived one, between a predator at the edge of camp and an email you forgot to send. The arousal system that fires is identical. Researcher Roxanne Pritchard at the University of St. Thomas found that the most common cause of sleep disruption is not noise or discomfort. It is unresolved cognitive and emotional content. Thoughts the waking day never gave enough space to process. Your brain is not broken. It is thorough. What actually interrupts the loop is giving the brain a signal that the audit is complete. Psychologist Michael Scullin at Baylor University found that participants who spent 5 minutes writing a to-do list before bed fell asleep significantly faster. The brain does not need the problem solved. It needs to know the problem has been acknowledged. The darkness does not create your thoughts. It reveals them. Every night, when the world goes quiet, your ancient brain does what it has always done. It looks out at the dark. It checks what is unresolved. It runs the simulations. The next time you are lying there, unable to stop thinking, remember, your brain is not failing you. It is staying up to keep watch. It always has.